I called, nobody answered, and I still got booked in. The plumber's on a job site right now and has no idea they just captured a $400 repair job that would have gone to their competitor. If you're trying to land plumbing clients, but they keep saying they can't afford to miss calls, this automation texts back every missed call instantly and books the appointment through SMS. It takes 15 minutes to build and sells for $500 a month. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm Adhiraj. So here's the objection I kept hearing when I was trying to close plumbing companies. They'd say, yeah, your AI voice agent sounds cool, but we can't have a robot answering our main line. Then I'd ask them, what happens when you miss a call? And every single time it was the same answer and they would lose the job. And that's when I built this. It's a missed call text back system that doesn't replace their phone. It just catches the ones that they can't answer. So if a customer calls and nobody picks up, they instantly get a text that says, sorry, we missed you. How can we help? Then when they reply, ChatGPT takes over the conversation and books them straight into Google Calendar. So no voice AI needed, no intimidating technology, just text messages. And plumbers love it because it's literally saving them money every single day. If you're building AI systems for local businesses and want more demos like this that actually close deals, hit subscribe right now. By the end of this video, you'll have the whole thing built and ready to demo. Let's go. First, let me show you how this flows because it's actually pretty simple. So you can see over here, we have two workflows, and these are the two parts that are working together. Part one is our missed call detector. And what's happening here is Twilio watches the phone line, and anytime a call goes to voicemail or gets rejected, it's going to fire off an instant text message. That message is customized here in the Twilio node. It can say something like, hey, sorry we missed your call. What do you need help with? Super simple and super fast. This bottom workflow, or part two, kicks in when the customer replies. And that's when our AI booking agent is going to take over. Powered by ChatGPT, and it checks the plumber's calendar through Google. It's going to offer available times and then book the appointment. The whole conversation happens over text, so the customer doesn't need to download anything or call back. They just need to text. First thing you're going to need is a Twilio account. If you don't have one yet, just go to twilio.com, sign up. It's totally free. Once you're in, you're going to grab a phone number. And this is the number that will be forwarding the missed calls to our n8n automation. Now, the key part is you need to configure this number so that when someone calls and it goes unanswered, Twilio is going to send the call data to your n8n workflow. We're going to do that in a second when we set up the webhook, but just know that Twilio is basically the bridge between the phone system and your automation. If you're building this for a client, you can either get them their own Twilio number, or you can set up call forwarding from their existing business line. The important part is that Twilio knows when a call was missed. Now let's jump into n8n. If you don't have n8n set up yet, you can run it for free on their cloud or self-host it. Either way, once you're in, don't build this from scratch. I've already built the whole thing for you. Just click the three dots over here in the top corner, click import from file, and then drop in the workflow JSON, which will be available inside my school community. You'll see two separate flows, just like over here inside your canvas. The top one, as we just talked about, is the missed call responder, and the bottom one is the AI booking agent. Now let me walk you through both. Let's start off with the top flow. This is the part that catches the missed call and then sends the first text. The first node here is the webhook, and this is where Twilio sends the call data every time someone calls a phone number. It includes stuff like the caller's phone number, the call status, whether it was busy, no answer, or failed. And that's how we know that the call was missed. Next up, we've got an HTTP request module that validates the phone number. It hits an API called API layer that just makes sure that the number is real and formats it properly. This is important because if the number is invalid, you don't want to waste an SMS credit trying to text it. For this, we've got an if node. This is where the workflow checks the call status. If the status is busy, no answer, or failed, it's going to move forward. If the call was actually answered, the workflow stops there because there is nothing to do. After that, we have the wait node, and this just pauses for 5 seconds to make sure the call fully disconnected before sending the text. You don't want to send an SMS while they're still on the line. Finally, we have our Twilio node, and this is the node that actually sends the text message. Over here, as you can see, it's very simple and straightforward. You can tailor this to your business and your use case. This ensures that the conversation channel is now open. Now let's look at this bottom flow. This is where the magic happens. When a customer replies to that first text, this flow kicks in and handles the entire booking conversation. The flow starts with another webhook. This one's listening for incoming SMS messages. Every time a customer texts back, Twilio sends the message body and the phone number to this webhook. Next, we've got our Google Sheets lookup. And this is connected to this Google Sheet, which I've set up here. This is also going to be inside my school community. And essentially what's happening here is we are checking whether we've already talked to this customer by searching for their phone number in that Google Sheet. If we find them, we pull their appointment ID so the AI knows if they're rescheduling or booking new. After that, there's a code node that extracts the most recent appointment ID if there is one. and this is important for rescheduling. After that, we're going to log the incoming message to Google Sheets. Every text from the customer gets saved with a timestamp and direction marked as in. This creates a full audit trail of the conversation. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We've got another code node that actually injects the current date and time. This is critical because the AI needs to know what the time is right now so it doesn't offer appointment times in the past. This code grabs the current hour and the minute in Pacific time and then adds it to the data. And we hit the AI booking agent, and this is the big node. It's powered by OpenAI's GPT model, and it's connected to 5 different tools. Let me explain what each tool does. Tool 1 is availability. This checks the plumber's Google Calendar and returns all the busy time slots. If the calendar is empty, it means the whole day is available. Tool 2 is create event. Once the customer picks a time, this tool creates the actual calendar event with their name, address, and phone number in the description. Tool 3 is save appointment ID. After the event is created, this tool saves the appointment ID to the Google Sheets so that we can reference it later if they need to reschedule. Tool 4 is update event. If the customer already has an appointment and they want to change the time, this tool modifies the existing calendar event. And tool 5 is the date and time tool. The AI uses this to calculate tomorrow's date or to figure out what day of the week something is. Our AI also has conversation memory. It remembers the last 8 messages with this specific customer, so if they say something like, can we do 10 a.m. instead, the AI knows what they're talking about. Also, every time you want to clear the conversation history, just increment this value right here. So we can make that be 6. Now, once the AI generates its response, we send it back to the customer through Twilio, and that's the send SMS response node. And then we log that outgoing message to the Google Sheets as well. And we make sure the direction is marked as out. So now you've got a complete record of the entire conversation, both sides of it with timestamps. And that's the whole flow. The customer calls, doesn't get an answer, they get a text, replies, the AI books them, and then done. All right, now let's connect Twilio to n8n. First, you need to copy the webhook URLs from both flows. The top flow webhook is for inbound calls, and the bottom flow webhook is for incoming SMS. So you want to go into your Twilio console, find your phone number, and under voice configuration, you put the top webhook in here for inbound calls, and for the messaging configuration, you put the bottom webhook inside here. Now Twilio will know where to send the data. Next, you're going to need to connect your Google Calendar. In the AI booking agent node, you'll see a bunch of tool nodes that say Google Calendar, as you can see right here. And you need to click on each one and authenticate it with the plumber's Google account. This gives the AI permission to read their calendar and create events. You'll also need to connect your Google Sheets nodes in a very similar way, so the conversation history gets logged properly. It's the exact same thing, just authenticate it with Google. Here's the part where you make this your own. Open up the AI booking agent node and look at the system prompt over here. This is the AI's instruction manual. It tells the AI how to talk, what questions to ask, and when to use each tool. You customize the business name, the hours, the time zone, all of it. The prompt also includes logic for handling edge cases. For example, if it's 5 p.m. and a customer asks for an appointment today, the AI knows that it's impossible because it's too late, so it offers tomorrow's times instead. All of that is baked into the system prompt. All right, now let's test our workflow out. First off, you want to set it to active so our webhooks actually receive calls. Then you want to grab your phone and call that Twilio number and let it ring until it goes to voicemail. So I'm going to do that right now. There we go. Okay, giving it a call. And we should be receiving that text message anytime now. Perfect. So the text message just came in. I'm going to switch to the Google Sheets view. So you'll be able to see all the messages updating in real time. Now let's message it something like, my sink is leaking. Need someone out here. And you'll see it pop up right here. And this is super important for audit purposes, okay? I'd be happy to help. What's your name and zip code? Okay. Thanks, Adiraj. Can you describe the plumbing issue you're experiencing? So asking for a bit more detail, we can tell it, I think it's a burst pipe. Not sure. There's water everywhere. Okay, now it's asking for my full street address. Paste that in there. Since the current time is 5:32 p.m., I grabbed the time in my local time zone. It says I can only offer appointments for tomorrow. Okay, that's totally okay with me. Let's do 2 p.m. It's good. Switch over to our calendar view. Perfect. So it booked me straight into the calendar with the relevant issue, the burst pipe, my address, and the correct time, right? So essentially I called, nobody answered, and I still got booked in. The plumber's on a job site right now and has no idea they just captured a $400 repair job that would have gone to their competitor. Now let's wrap up by talking about why this is such an easy sell. Plumbers lose a ton of money from missed calls, like a lot. Every missed call is potentially a $300 to $500 job that just walked away, and they know it. So when you show them the system and you say, hey, this catches every call that you miss, books them in automatically, and you don't have to worry about an AI voice, they get it immediately. And because it's SMS based, it doesn't feel invasive. They're not handing their main phone line over to a robot. This is essentially a safety net for the calls that they couldn't answer anyways. Best part is you're able to charge recurring revenue for this because every month this system is saving them thousands in lost revenue. It's an easy ROI conversation. And that is the full plumbing missed call text back AI agent. Real quick, before you go, if you need help actually landing clients or building these systems out, I run a community called AI Asset Acquisitions on School. We're about at 100 members, and it's honestly one of the most supportive groups I've been part of. People are posting their progress every week, like George Reynoso over here. We're troubleshooting builds together. It's basically all builders helping builders actually ship and close deals. Inside, you get access to my full 3-hour 0 to 100 Build an AI Agency course. This has never been seen before. It's not on YouTube. It covers everything from picking your niche to designing offers that close to outbound strategies that actually work, full deployment workflows, and includes the exact AI systems I use with clients. If you're serious about building, the link's in the description. I'm here every day answering questions and doing one-on-one calls with members. Let's build together, and I will see you inside.